I think the difference between a great player and a good player is a great player elevates his team. A great player makes everybody around him better, whereas a good player needs everything around him to be good in order for him to make the team great.
Well, that one was certainly a game for the purists. Let's talk about Russell Wilson, shall we? Because after the game, OC, he said this. He said, it's very simple. I've got to be better. I've got to play better. Is it that simple?
I don't think it's that simple. I think what we're witnessing now is the fact that we're all seeing that Russell Wilson isn't a great player. Russell Wilson merely is just a very good football player, which is still a lot. I think the difference between a great player and a good player is a great player elevates his team. A great player makes everybody around him better, whereas a good player needs everything around him to be good in order for him to make the team great. And I think this is the difference. And I got to personalize this, because when I was playing for the New York Football Giants, I literally thought for my 10 years there that I was the best defensive end in football. I really thought that. And it was only when I left the New York Giants and went to the Atlanta Falcons and I wasn't able to replicate my performance with New York and I wasn't able to elevate the Atlanta Falcons that I had to face the sad reality, well, not the sad reality, but I had to face the reality that I wasn't a great player. I was just a good player. And there was no Michael Strahan, there was no Justin Tuck, there was no Jason Pierre-Paul, and I was not able to play the game the same way. It's a very humbling experience, but it's something that we all have to do. We all have to come to reality at some point, and Russell Wilson has to face that reality. He's not a great player, he's just a very good player.
You're on to something, OC, because they were 0 for 4 in the red zone when they had opportunities to score, and this is what Russell Wilson is supposed to do. And right here, he just misses K.J. Hamler right here. He is wide open. He comes open in the window right there. He doesn't even see it. The awareness. He's late on the throw. These are things you brought him in there for. Great play design. He is the one who has to execute, OC. The fact that he misses that proves your point a little bit.
Jason, Nathaniel Hackett said this, the offense has to put it together. How much of this is on him?
You know what? A lot of this is on him. And I think it's because when you have a head coach like this, right, a new head coach, he's got to start Russell Wilson. Does he coach him the same, OC?
Yeah, doesn't.
He doesn't. Mm-hmm. He doesn't coach him hard. You know, like on this couch, if I mess up, you guys are coming at me. Yeah. But we're not coming at OC.
we don't
so that's the thing about it, right? Head coaches sometimes, they're too lenient on their star players, and you're seeing that outcome on the field.
OC, do you remember at the beginning of the season when Russell Wilson said, look, I'm here to win multiple Super Bowls. He's got a huge contract. It's a 5-year deal, $245 million. His fans are booing him. Can he turn it around?
I think it's not going to be up to him to turn it around. I think it's going to be up to the entire team to turn it around. Nathaniel Hackett, the head coach, needs to realize, okay, this guy is not the great player that we thought he was, and we need to make some adjustments. We need to start running the ball more. We need to be more effective, with our offensive line. We need to do everything that we could to make the situation for him the same way it was in Seattle, and this way this team is going to be able to go forward.
Interesting. Okay, guys, let's ride.